Greetings, welcome to Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Last episode, we went into the Kepler's Verge and we stopped Corporal Toombs from killing a Cerberus scientist who apparently put Freshermall acid in his veins back on Akuz a few years ago. And speaking of mad scientists, we also helped Garroth track down Dr. Salion. Unfortunately, he didn't want to be taken in, so we had to kill him. And today, we are gonna go into the Horsehead Nebula, which is where Noveria is. But we won't be going straight there. In fact, we'll be going into the Fortuna system. Actually, I'm already here. I came before recording. And I believe we have the quest with Helena Blake here, with the crime lords that we got a really long time ago, it feels like. But before we do that, let's check out the planets. Wentania. Hard data on Wentania is very limited. When the system was charted by the Alliance surveyor Coop, only a small unmanned flyby probe was spared for the distant world. It is a small rock and ice planet with a trace atmosphere of krypton and sulfur dioxide. Normandy's more detailed survey suggests that the frozen terrestrial may be a suitable target for mining. While it is largely water ice, mapping of mass concentration suggests it has a core of pure aluminum. Okay, nothing to survey. Next planet is Amaranthine. Oh, and we can land here. So let's check out the other ones. Maganlis is a rock terrestrial with an atmosphere of sulfur dioxide and trace amounts of helium. Scans reveal ancient lava plains on the surface, implying a geologically active past. The crust consists of sulfur and basalts, but the planet's mass suggests a core or iron and heavier materials. Cursory drill coring suggests the possibility of a simple subterranean life. Let's survey. And while scanning the planet Magnalis, you discover the remains of a damaged research vessel. Your recon team found no signs of survivors, but they did bring back a Rocam outpost insignia. Next, we have Terumlon. Is a frigid world with a thick nitrogen-argon atmosphere. The crust consists of silicates and various unremarkable ores, but it is surprisingly rich in phosphates. Since the atmosphere lacks free oxygen, the phosphates are relatively pure and could be of value in the manufacture of fertilizers and incendiary ammunition. And we found plutonium. Alright, and Amaranthine is a chilly rock world with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Its frozen surface consists largely of light titanium and aluminum oxides, with deposits of thorium and other heavy metals located in the deep crust. Amaranthine was named by the human poet Sofia Cabral during her tour of duty aboard the Alliance surveyor ship Coop. Under the dim light of the red dwarf Fortuna, The surface of this world is lit in a rich twilight blues and purples even at midday. Okay, let's land here. And we will take... Let's take... Rex. And Liara. Alright, let's look at what we have. We have an engineering outpost, the anomaly, a debris, and probably minerals, which I'm going to look for. So I'll see you when I find them. Here's one already. Is it this one?
Cover me.
Apparently. And it's iridium. 28,000. Nice. We know that the Alliance is paying us. We read that in the Codex last time. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Alright, I found another one. Pretty quick. This isn't such a bad planet to drive on. So far, at least.
Heading to position.
Here we are. It's uranium. And we got 60,000 to minerals. That looks like the Death Star. Alright, I'm gonna keep going. Alright, we're near the debris. Closing in here. Right at the edge. All right. And as you can see, we got rid of Rex's pink armor a while back. Alright, let's keep going. And there seems to be an anomaly here. There we go. Part of a ship, something like that.
I'm on my way.
And it's a Galatana colony insignia. How many of those do we still have? I think we've... Okay, signs of battles. We need 4 League medallions, 3 Asari writings, and that's pretty much it. So we already have all the minerals and other collectibles. That's good to know. let's keep going. Alright, we're coming up on mineral number 3, which is probably the last one. And it's thorium. Alright. Now, let's head to Helena Blake's outpost here and see if she's going to be... I think we can actually convince her that we have enough Paragon to give up her illegal practices. I don't know if it's gonna work right now. I guess we'll find out. Nice little base she's got here. Let me see. Paragon is pretty high. Let's hope it's enough for her.
Go, go, go!
Hello again, Commander Shepard. I owe you a debt of gratitude. With my former partners dead, this syndicate is now mine. I could not have done it without you.
I'm not done yet. I don't know, maybe we shouldn't say that right off the bat. She seems like she's ready for war.
Those men deserve to die. Now, are we going to have a problem?
Not if I can help it, Commander. I hope you can see that I am by far a lesser evil than those men. Under my leadership, this organization will restrict itself to gambling and smuggling illegal technologies. There will be no drugs and no slave-taking for the Batarians. Those days are over.
Okay, apparently we do have enough Paragon, so maybe you should walk away.
This gang has a reputation for drugs and slaving. It's too late to change that.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps this organization has been so tainted by those two idiots that it cannot be redeemed. If I disband the gang, I walk away freely. I have not come so far to be arrested. I would die before going to prison. I would most certainly kill before going to prison. Now, do we have a deal?
For now.
You're free to go. I don't ever want to see this gang again. If I do...
You won't. I'm not so foolish as to break my word to a Spectre. Now, if you'll excuse me, my men become nervous in the presence of law enforcement agents. Goodbye, Shepard.
All right, that worked.
Go, go, go!
You have a problem, dude? Hope it's not glitched and I can still loot. Right? You guys aren't gonna attack.
Go, go, go!
Apparently that guy didn't get the message. Look, man, I'm come in peace to steal your stuff. Okay. No need to be weird about it, guys. Do you have anything to take? Is this Rex? Nope. Well, at least they had some Medigel here. Maybe up there we'll find something.
Go, go, go!
A Solarian. Nice helmet. 2 Solarians. Okay. Just take these weapons as evidence, you know, that you guys are clean and stuff like that. How is Paragon option letting her go though? I guess the Paragon option's worse. I can't let you do that. The first one.
Go, go, go!
Oh, this was tough, but maybe not that tough. +2 Medigel, and we're out. Alright, that was pretty fast. Just in and out, we didn't have to fight anyone. So let's go to the next system in a Horsehead Nebula, which is the Strenuus system. I think we have another quest over here, although I don't remember what it was exactly. Alright. Got a bunch of planets, no asteroid belt. Tessal gone. A standard hydrogen-helium gas giant, Tessalgon's atmosphere is thinned blue by trace quantities of methane. Straightforward. Xawin and unknown. Okay. Maybe we'll take a look at that later. Trellin is a lifeless rock with a trace atmosphere of xenon and krypton. Its surface contains large amounts of iron and magnesium silicates. Due to heavily created terrain, starships are discouraged from landing. A Solarian religious cult claims that a certain pattern of overlapping craters is in the southern hemisphere, resembles their goddess. Okay, next planet. Antitara is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of ammonia. Hydrocarbons in the atmosphere lended a distinct brown tint. And we found helium-free. Next is Untoral. Shrouded by a thick atmosphere of complex hydrocarbons, Untoral has never been fully mapped. The surface is hot and completely covered by a global ocean of liquid hydrocarbons. There are indications of primitive organic life developing deep within the global ocean. Your scan uncovered an ancient deep space probe slowly orbiting Untoral. Tali brought it on board, dismantled it, and found a League of One medallion hidden in its payload. Of all the places. Okay, and Xawin, or Xawin, or depending on your language. A level 1 cold hazard. Xawin has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. The surface is frozen and mainly composed of cobalt with deposits of copper. Planet side conditions are hazardous, with constant ice storms wrecking the surface. We can't land. Interesting. What is this? The MSV Majesty Majesty is a Kowloon-class modular conveyor of human design. The ship is a derelict. All compartments are exposed to space and the fusion plant is leaking. The damage is consistent with ship-mounted mass accelerator fire. Private owner Captain Willem. Oh, I think this was the guy in the tower who told us about his brother's ship, I think. A faint trail of radioactive particles, possibly exhaust from a sublight nuclear engine drive, leads toward the nearby planet of Xawin. Okay. And now I think we can land here. Okay. So we're gonna follow that trail back to who fired. So who do we take? Let's take the same team since they didn't do anything. Got a lot of biotic strength. Very cold. Let's see what we got here. We got an abandoned camp, an anomaly, another anomaly, a third anomaly, a debris, and the Mercenary Camp. Well, I'm gonna start heading towards these, see what they're about. Here we are at the first one, and there's also a mineral. Interesting.
Ready.
It appears this person was trying to mark the nearby mineral deposit when he died or was killed. So we got the competition surveying. Well, we have a tank, we had a sky car. So I want to see those guys try to take us out. Here we go, we got some iridium. And we're gonna keep going to the next one. And apparently there's some kind of tent here. There's something here. Antennas. A generator. There appears to be no one left at this camp. The generator is still functioning, but there are no signs of the former occupants. The camp computer notes several locations of interest. Are they on our map? Oh, we found the minerals. Okay. Oh, that's handy. But we're gonna keep going to these things since we don't have to search for the minerals anymore. And I'll see you there. Alright, here we are at this third anomaly. It's a Shati outpost insignia. Any more of those? Right, this is the quest.
Over there.
Over there? Over where? I guess we'll go find out. I think we have a debris here. And an X. Oh, I see what's going on here. Let me just quick save, because I know exactly what this is gonna be about. Even in this weather, damn it, those things are resistant. Come on, I know you're there. Missed. We missed again. And I got you. Didn't take any damage. That went pretty smoothly. Alright. More stuff. Treasure moths just, they don't care about any kind of environment. Alright, we're closing in on a mineral, and this is probably one of the best planets to drive on that I discovered so far.
Securing
Pretty
point.
smooth with the snow and all. Right, we got the cobalt and 30,000 credits. Let's go to the next one, which is around the corner here. This is another anomaly. What else do we have here? Another mineral survey. Oh. Well, okay. This came out of nowhere. I was not expecting Gaff here, but they have loot. A pulse rifle, interesting. A lot of damage. We also leveled. Let's put that charm into place, and one in more armor. Liara, you get that throw. And Rex, sure, more warp. And we'll quick save and keep going. Here we are, another mineral, and this must have been like the third, at least the third Geth trap that we ran into. They really want us dead. How do they know where we're gonna be? I guess they're tracking us somehow. Perfectly placed mineral here. Let's hope we can get back up. More palladium. More credits. And I think our last stop, we did everything. It's gotta be this mercenary camp. Did the Geth fire on the ship, or was this the mercenaries? I'm guessing it was the mercenaries. Otherwise we wouldn't have come here as a quest objective. Whoa. Another one bites the snow. You guys. It's pretty cold. Let me give you some heating in your armor. You guys don't get any heating. You guys get a cold body. All right. Let's maybe give Rex this pulse rifle, or maybe not. Should I keep it for Ashley? Rex is mostly in shotguns. I'm gonna decide later. Rex, we said you were in shotguns. Okay, lots of enemies. Finally, we can take cover here. Let me just...
On your order, Shepard.
Rex?
Hold the line!
Rex, how you doing? That guy got wrecked.
I'm on my way. I can't make it. I'm blocked.
Oh crap. Liara? Give her a lift.
To me!
I'm blocked. Something's in the way.
Who is the missing here?
Form up!
It must be up there. Definitely. Rex spotted them.
Redeploying.
You must die!
I'm on my way.
Ooh. That was right in the
targets eliminated.
face. Yep, you can say that again. We had a sniper here who took a shotgun to the face. Nice. Any loot you guys had? I'll take it. I'll take this. More stuff. Some mini gel. We have discovered the corpse of Captain Willem of the MSV Majesty. His stiff fingers are wrapped tightly around the small data pad. We discovered what happened to Willem, Garroth's brother. Return to the Citadel Tower and tell Garroth of his brother's fate. Well, he's dressed in an Alliance uniform. I thought he was a civilian. Well, guess that's it. Let's get out of here. Alright, I also looted downstairs. So, let's get back to Normandy. And now, I'm gonna go around, do some inventory management. Then we'll see. Alright, I'm back. We have some time left, so maybe let's try to get into the Noveria system at least. We can at least read the planet descriptions and maybe land before finishing the episode. Alright, here we are in Pax, and we have Veles. Has a thin atmosphere of xenon and krypton. Most other materials have frozen and fallen as snow. Its surface is composed of potassium with deposits of magnesium. While investigating the primitive anaerobic life of Veles, binary helix survey teams discovered a cunningly hidden anchorage of the ancient Krogan warlord Moral. Many records and artifacts of the Krogan rebellions were recovered and sold at auction. The empty base is now abandoned. Interesting. Scans of the planet Veles revealed a small abandoned vessel. Your salvage team brought the ship on board and dismantled it, whereupon they discovered one of Matriarch Delenaga's writings. Okay, next planet should be Morana. Morana is an icy planetoid, smaller than Earth's moon. Many planetary geologists suspect it was once an Oort cloud ice dwarf, which migrates inwards after an encounter with some other body. While the crust is frozen water ice, deeper layers are mostly silicates with pockets of magnesium and aluminum. Morana is tidally locked to Pax. The same side always faces the sun. Okay, next we have Svarog, which is a small but typical hydrogen and helium gas giant whose orbit lies quite close to the star. It is unusual for a star with a close orbiting gas giant to have a habitable world. Svarog is Pax's only gas giant, but its temperature, powerful winds, and high orbiting velocity make it a poor candidate for helium-free mining. While Noveria enjoys plentiful deuterium for its fusion plants, it imports all of its helium-free from out-system. Okay, and then finally, Noveria is a small frozen terrestrial world, barely habitable by conventional definitions. It is privately chartered by the Noveria Development Corporation, who lease out labs to perform research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere. Given Noveria's unique situation, it is the source of many wild conspiracy theories. The colony was founded in 2163. Population 361,000. Okay. The Port Hanshin is the capital. -1 Celsius, not that cold actually. So I'm guessing the humans founded Noveria, right, in 2163.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted. Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Well, good luck with that, Joker. So I guess we should be taking Liara with us, since Venezia is here. And who else should we take? How about Ashley and Liara? Nice balanced team.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Alright, Presley, the ship's all yours. Let's do our team real quick. Liara's alright. I'm fine. Let's take off our helmets. And see if we can go into the port. Hello?
That's far enough.
Okay.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
Who are you?
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
Well, I'll rank you. I'm with the council.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, man.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Back away, nice and slow.
Alright, let's be civilized.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
Hey, I was behaving all the time. Don't get smart with us.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Alright. Nice waterfall. Not much else around here. You guys on a break?
Weapon protectors, don't mind the alarms.
Okay.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
Thanks for getting us through.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, why do you have so many guards?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I may have to step on some toes.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Well, we have an Asari. Well, she's more of an archaeologist.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
We need to talk.
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Okay, give me directions.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Alright, guess that's everything.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, I don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
I mean, she behaved very well so far. Ashley might have something else on her mind.
Just like winter back home.
The sooner we are off this frozen world, the better.
Hello, drone.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Feel like they made that especially for us.
The managers warned us about you.
Really?
I can't believe the paranoids that work here. There's no accident on Peak 15.
There's an accident? You just updated actually my journal, lady. Discovered that Matriarch Benezia is on Noveria, but she's left the public port area. In order to proceed, you need to get a pass into the garage. Administrator Analeas has denied your request for one, but there may be a way to persuade him or another source. Peak 15. Contact has been lost with Peak 15, the remote facility where Matriarch Benezia went. And Saren's aid is at a remote called Peak 15. You need to drive out and investigate. But before we do that, I feel like for today it's going to be enough, so let's read some Codex, since there's a lot of it, for the remainder of this episode. And we left off, we're on our secondary here. I guess we should get into the Turians. Turians biology. The Turian homeworld Palaven has a metal poor core, generating a weak magnetic field and allowing more solar radiation into the atmosphere. To deal with this, most forms of life on Palaven evolved some form of metallic exoskeleton to protect themselves. Their reflective plate-like skin makes Turians less susceptible to long-term low-level radiation exposure, but they do not possess any sort of natural armor. A Turian's thick skin does not stop projectiles and directed energy bolts, so it just kind of looks cool. Okay. And protects you from radiation. I mean, that's pretty good in itself. Although life on Palaven is carbon-based and oxygen-breathing, it is built on dextro amino acids. This places the Turians in a distinct minority on the galactic stage. The Quarians are the only other known sapient dextroprotein race. The food of humans in Asari or Solarians who evolved in levo amino acid-based biospheres will at best pass through Turian systems without providing any nutrition. At worst, it will trigger an allergic reaction that can be fatal if not immediately treated. Now that sucks for the Turians. Let's maybe read about their culture. While Turians are individuals with personal desires, their instinct is to equate the self with the group and set aside personal desires for the good of all. Turians are taught to have a strong sense of personal accountability, the Turian honor that other races find so remarkable. Turians are taught to own every decision they make, good or ill. The worst sin they can make in the eyes of their people is to lie about their own actions. Turians who murder will try to get away with it, but if directly questioned, most will confess the crime. Turians have a strong inclination towards public service and self-sacrifice, so they tend to be poor entrepreneurs. To compensate, they accepted the mercantile Volus as a client race, offering protection in exchange for their fiscal enterprise. The Turian military is the center of their society. It is not just an armed force, it is an all-encompassing public works organization. The military police are also the civic police. The fire brigades serve the civilian population as well as military facilities. The Corps of Engineers builds and maintains spaceports, schools, water purification plants, and power stations. The Merchant Marine ensures that all worlds get needed resources. So the Turians, well, come to think of it, we don't meet a lot of... We meet pretty unusual Turians, actually. Garroth is kind of not a by-the-book kind of Turian. Neither is Saren. And the rest of them we kill, basically, a lot of them. So they're not very honorable. We do meet some of them who are, in later games. But they're mostly just people who are, in the military that have that Turian honor thing. A lot of them who are mercs and stuff like that, I don't get a sense that they're very honorable, all of them. Anyway, how about we do Turian government? The Turian government is a hierarchical meritocracy. While it has great potential for misuse, this is tempered by the civic duty and personal responsibility Turians learn in childhood. Turians have 27 citizenship tiers, wow, beginning with civilians, client races, and children. The initial period of military service is the second tier. Formal citizenship is conferred at the third tier after boot camp. For client races, citizenship is granted after the individual musters out. Higher ranked citizens are expected to lead and protect subordinates. Lower ranked citizens are expected to obey and support superiors. Promotion to another tier of citizenship is based on the personal assessment of one's superiors and co-rankers. Throughout their lives, Turians ascend to higher tiers and are occasionally demoted to lower ones. The stigma associated with the demotion lies not on the individual but on those who promoted him when he wasn't ready for additional responsibility. That's pretty cool. This curbs the tendency to promote the individuals into positions beyond their capabilities. Very practical. Settling into a role and rank is not considered stagnation. Turians value knowing one's own limitations more than being ambitious. At the top are the Primarchs, who each rule a colonization cluster. The Primarchs vote on matters of national import. They otherwise maintain a hands-off policy, trusting the citizens on each level below them to do their jobs competently. Turians enjoy broad freedoms so long as one completes his duties and does not prevent others from completing theirs. Nothing is forbidden. For example, there are no laws against recreational drug use, but if someone is unable to complete his duties due to drug use, his superior steps in. Judicial procedures are interventions. Peers express their concern and try to convince the offender to change. If rehabilitation fails, Turians have no qualms about sentencing dangerous individuals to life at hard labor for the state. So I'm guessing not a lot of them do drugs. I don't know if that's a really good system or not. So we have, let's do one more. The Turians' military doctrine. Although they lack the brutality of the Krogan, the skill of the Asari, and the virtuosity of the humans, the Turian military has formidable discipline. Officers and NCOs are lifers with years of field experience. Enlisted personnel are thoroughly trained and stay calm under fire. Turian units don't break. Even if their entire line collapses, they fall back in order, setting ambushes as they go. The popular saying holds, you will only see a Turian's back once he's dead. Boot camp begins on the 15th birthday. Soldiers receive a year of training before being assigned to a field unit. Officers train for even longer. Most serve until the age of 30, at which point they become part of the reserves. Even if they suffer injuries preventing frontline service, most do support work behind the lines. Biotics are uncommon. While admired for their exacting skills, biotics motives are not always fully trusted by the common soldier. The Turians prefer to assign the biotics to specialist team called cabals. And we meet one, I think, in Mass Effect 3. The Turian lady, Kendros. Command and control is decentralized and flexible. Individual squads can call for artillery, and air support. They make extensive use of combat drones for light duties and practice combat combined arms. Infantry operates with armor supported by overhead gunship. Strategically, they are methodical, impatient, and dislike risky operations. Tradition is important. Each legion has a full-time staff of historians who chronicle its battle honors in detail. The oldest have records dating back to the Turian Iron Age. If a legion is destroyed in battle, it is reconstituted rather than replaced. The Turians recruit auxiliary units from conquered or absorbed minor races. auxiliaries are generally light infantry or armored cavalry units that screen and support the main Turian formations. At the conclusion of their service in the auxiliaries, recruits are granted Turian citizenship. Okay, let's do one more primary.
The home world and capital of humanity is entering a new golden age. The resource wealth of a dozen settled colonies and 100 industrial outposts flows back to Earth, fueling great works of industry, commerce, and art. The great cities are greening as arcology skyscrapers and telecommuting allow more efficient use of land. Earth is still divided among nation-states, though all are affiliated beneath the overarching banner of the Systems Alliance. While every human enjoys a longer and better life than ever, the gap between rich and poor widens daily. Advanced nations have eliminated most genetic disease and pollution. Less fortunate regions have not progressed beyond 20th century technology and are often smog-choked, overpopulated slums. Sea levels have risen 2 meters in the last 200 years, and violent weather is common due to environmental damage inflicted during the late 21st century. The past few decades, however, have seen significant improvement due to recent technological advances.
So I guess we're in both a utopia and dystopia kind of situation. The humans here. Let's do the first contact war, since we just read a bunch about the Turians.
Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2157. At that time, the Alliance allowed survey fleets to activate any dormant mass relays discovered, a practice considered dangerous and irresponsible by Council-aligned races. When a Turian patrol discovered a human fleet attempting to activate a relay, they attacked. One human vessel survived, retreating to the colony of Shanxi. The Turians followed, quickly defeating the local forces. Shanxi was occupied, the first and to date only human world to be conquered by an alien species. The Turians believed the handful of ships they defeated represented the bulk of human defenses, so they were unprepared when the Second Fleet, under Admiral Castany Drescher, launched a strong counteroffensive, evicting them from Shanxi. The Turians mobilized for full-scale war, drawing the attention of the rest of the galaxy. The Council quickly intervened, forcing a truce. Fortunately for humanity, the First Contact War was ended with a diplomatic solution.
The First Contact War could be a great movie if done right. We can have maybe Ashley's grandfather, and it could be a cool war movie or a prequel game. Anyway, I think for today that's enough, and in the next episode we're gonna start going around Noveria and see what we can find. So thank you for watching and farewell.